burnt, crispy. Oh, you crispy, you crispy.
Double kill.
You crispy. Oh, all of you crispy.
Fury kill.
You're crispy.
Double
You're
kill.
crispy, you're crispy, you're crispy. Oh my god, they're all crispy.
I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm DeadlyPsyko and welcome back to another video. I played Call of Duty Vanguard Beta Weekend 2, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about my feedback and thoughts about what should be fixed prior to the full release on November 5th. So while I was playing, I jotted down a bunch of different notes on my notepad here, and so all my feedback and suggestions aren't going to be in any specific order. So starting out, we got the death machine. The death machine is a little bit powerful for where it's at in the kill streak slot. So I definitely think that it should go up to a 6 or 7 kill streak in line with the war machine, because you can either pick the war machine or the death machine. Either one of them is going to be a viable option. The death machine as it stands is too low of a kill streak for the amount of bullets that you have and splash damage. So if you shoot into a window and get a hit marker, you can continue to spray in that window until you get that kill, and it just seems like it's something that needs to be bumped up to a 6 or 7 kill streak slot, to especially being able to spawn in with it again and again. The next thing is spawns. Spawns need a rework, and I know I said this in the previous video about Beta Weekend 1, but they still need to be fixed. There needs to be a lot of tweaking to the spawns. The next thing is the shot marker location, and I don't know if this is because of the subsonic rounds or if it's just me overthinking it, but it seems like whenever you get shot, it doesn't display the shot marker location properly. And what I mean by the shot marker location is that little red fourth of a circle that pops up whenever you get shot, telling you the direction of where you're getting shot. And I don't know if the subsonic rounds are causing that to change and be weird, but it just seems kind of weird because I end up getting shot from somebody and running the wrong direction and continue to get shot by them. So I think that needs to be tweaked or fixed or looked at least. The mortars are still bugged in this game, and I definitely think that needs to be fixed because it seems to bug out and cause you not to be able to do anything but aim and shoot for the rest of that life. That seems to be kind of annoying for a lot of people. Render distance is another big thing. For some reason, when you're looking off into the distance in the map, you can't see everything spawn in. And I understand that this is a beta build of the game, so it may be fixed for launch. I just want to put it out there that the render distance, for some reason, whenever you look out into the distance, some things, tanks, trees, whatever, don't spawn in, and that really takes away from the game, especially if you scope in with a sniper and you can see all those things all over again. Definitely needs to be looked at. The next thing is the sound adjustments, and this is a big topic, so I'm just gonna leave it at sound needs to be tweaked quite a lot. The iron sights on the sniper rifles need to be a lot faster than they are. I don't think that they should be super extremely fast, but it doesn't make sense that taking off a scope and putting iron sights on where it takes you as long to scope in or aim down your sights as with a scope. It doesn't make any sense to me, and it takes up an attachment slot, so I definitely think that it should give you some kind of benefit, especially since it has a downfall, actually 2 downfalls. You can't zoom in as far and see enemies farther away, and 2, you're actually blocked by the lower half of the rifle, so you can't really see anything there, and it takes away from actually sniping. So, and I definitely think that iron sights should increase your ADS speed. The Goliath field upgrade needs a lot of work. This thing is absolutely atrocious. It takes way too long to spawn in, it takes way too long to drive around the map, and then it also gets stuck on everything. A little pebble could stop this thing in its tracks and it won't go anywhere. There's no way to boost it or anything. So in order to fix this, I definitely think that it needs a speed buff. I think that it needs to move down to the medium charge rate, and it needs to be able to drive over anything and everything to be a viable option. Otherwise, nobody is going to use the Goliath because there's no reason to. It definitely also needs a health upgrade as well because it's too easy to shoot and kill anyway. Dogs should definitely be barking or growling before they eat your face off. So I definitely think that it would add to the experience of getting killed by a dog if they growl or bark really loud right before they get you. Play the game is still screwed up a little bit. What happens is you'll get a couple kills and then all of a sudden it stops and then the game ends. Also, in the menus, the characters have bent wrists somehow. Their arms are just twisted around and they're still holding their rifle like they're about to shoot it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not really sure how that got messed up and overlooked, but that definitely needs to be fixed because it just doesn't look right. It makes it look like an unpolished game and that they don't care too much. The Kar 98 is a little bit too weak. For as fast as I think it should be, it's a little bit too weak. So if they either want to bring this weapon up by speeding it up a lot more, I can understand. Or giving it more damage and leaving it at the speed that it's currently at. I definitely think that they should speed it up a lot because I think one-shot headshots are still viable. That's just my opinion. They do need to buff the Kar 98 because otherwise the 3-line rifle is a more viable option. And the last thing that I have is I played a game of Search and Destroy. Only one game because it kind of is weird to play in this game. The only suggestion that I could come up with for Search and Destroy is for some reason they decided to show how many players were alive, how many players were dead on your team, and then how many players are alive and dead on the other team. That's too much information. Just show us for each team how many players are currently alive. When you're dead, when you're spectating, that's all I need to know is how many players are currently alive on both teams. That's all I need to know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any suggestions or feedback or comments or anything like that, please leave them down in the comments below. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to share this video on Twitter and tweet yourself out on Twitter and tag Sledgehammer Games and hashtag Vanguard so that they know these issues need to be fixed before launch. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make plans. Yeah. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now.